What's happening? Shed Podcast. Podcast that brings everything from music, sports, religion, politics to happy slapping. Myself, Dixie, as always. Daniel, as always.
Easy.
New episode, new guest. MdotR, what's happening, cuz?
You done know. 100 guys from 98 to 99. Everything in the max, you know?
You know what I got to ask straight away? What part of Jamaica are you from, cuz?
You know, I'm not from Jamaica, yeah.
And I'm joking, I'm having you on. We've interviewed white dancehall artists before, yeah? We've interviewed white dancehall artists before, yeah? Like, we've had Tug of War, we've had all them, man, yeah?
No, you're a G. No, you're a G. You're a G. Enough, man, people have done that before. Try and get a funny video out of it. Yeah, blood clot. I see one thing on one of them media sites on Facebook one time, and they say, "How can we post this and now your blood clot?"
Right, look, the reason I asked that is because we've interviewed white dancehall artists before, yeah?
Okay.
I've done Tug of War and that, yeah?
Sure.
And he gave me a story about him being in jail
Right.
in Jamaica and staying in Jamaica.
Right.
So for some reason, that's why he says that qualifies him
Okay.
to do what he does, innit?
Okay.
So how comes this is what you're going with? How comes you're using the patois and that?
You know, from a young age, I only really liked dancehall and reggae music from a very young age, you know. So, I suppose whatever sound I would end up doing was what I would like originally. So first of all, because of my love for dancehall and reggae music, I feel like just as an artist, I would have gone down that line anyway. When I first started listening to even UK music, it was a lot of jungle. There was a lot heavy influence from dancehall in the jungle music, you know. So that's what I knew. On top of that, when I was younger, you know, my family was always married into a Caribbean family. So obviously I spent a lot of time in the Caribbean before I even started going to Jamaica, you know, family-wise and everything there. So I suppose it was just kind of there all the time, you know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of, like, before I've done a lot of grime stuff and this and that, but it was always like mixed in between. The stuff that was like, I used the stuff that was mixed in between, people might not have seen because it's not really out on YouTube, you get me? But
I'll see the few.
it was always blended. Sometimes I'd use a dancehall rhythm and just spit like just normal like English lyrics on top of it. Sometimes I would do a little, like, I remember I had one grime lyric and then and normal English, but then I can't remember this one that specifically when I say, take it easy upon them don't want to get greasy upon them, when I pull out the thing and squeeze it upon them. But, you know, and that was like way back, you know,
yeah.
So I just think the love for it was just, you know, just the sound. I don't want to sound. I don't, like, English, UK music is booming and I like listening to it, but it's just not my thing. Dancehall music is my thing, and what I want to hear dancehall, I want to hear that sound, that tone of voice, that patois sound. And so, you know, that's what I want. That's what I want to hear. You know,
definitely. I got just a question, because we've seen the old. When you started out, it was grime, yeah. You do it. Was it? It wasn't grime when you first started out.
No. Drum and bass.
Drum and bass, yeah. Oh, okay.
And this is the thing. This is the realest thing. I'll be honest with you. My sister was with a Jamaican brother at the time, and I was like 10, 11 years old. And for Christmas, we used to go to my sister's, and then the next day we'd go to her boyfriend's family's house.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when we get there, he had a whole heap of brothers and everything, and then we used to chill out in the room, and they used to spit. But it was like jungle, but it was like patois.
Yeah.
And they used to steal their lyrics. And used to go back to where I was living in Kent at the time. I used to go back to Kent, spit the lyrics, and people was like, "Yeah, you're sick." I used to teach my brother-in-law's them lyrics.
Same.
You know? But that's where
Did he ever find out?
From. No, man, they find out, but they don't really care. You get me? Because it was family. So.
What response did you get from that scene?
From the dancehall industry? Yeah, man. The dancehall industry, you know, I get a good response for it. A lot industry-wise, like industry-wise, I get a good response.
Do you know why I say that as well? Because we was talking about some deep dancehall scene earlier in the car, innit? About Lava Lava and Rupa Cooper and all them things. And I see Rupa Cooper put up a video of this dancehall artist in Jamaica, and I don't know if it's some sour stuff because his thing ain't popping as much.
Sure.
But this guy keeps painting himself white now because he's saying, if you're a white dancehall artist now, you're gonna pop.
I know who done that.
Oh, you know? Oh.
Yeah, man. I think that was just a kind of a thing at the time for like, you know, I had a little bit of fun with the whole thing that was going on at the time.
Because this has been happening for years. Because we were talking the tug war. There's been man doing it. Is it Dominique? Dominic?
Yeah, man.
When was that? 90s, 80s?
Yeah.
So this has been happening.
Yeah. It's not.
What, was he white?
Nothing. He was white.
Oh,
man.
he's white. Do you feel?
And he was sick. When I'm in Jamaica, I'll tell you the truth. When I'm in yard, and the people them hear me, and say, "Yo, you come like Dominic."
Same.
Because that's the only other like that's the only people that they really remember. People would have known tug of war to a certain extent, areas. Yeah. Because you know, Cartel did bust tug of war. He done Sting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He done a couple things to like make, but you know what the media, you know what things are like. People get forgotten about. But Dominic seemed to have a very strong name still in Jamaica. When people say, "Yeah, man, you come like Dominic." Not that we sound the same, but you know.
Yeah.
Dominic makes that sound.
But he was very Cockney. You got to remember now, like things have evolved now. We have like I grew up like most of my teenage years up until I was an adult in South London, so we got a different accent. He was very very Cockney. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he just switched into it. Boom. Who said that? He was sick. He was sick.
Yeah.
He was one of my Jamaican bridges that even showed me about him.
Because you got a buzz. You get numbers. You're hitting numbers. You're doing bits. Yeah. Do you think it would be that way if you weren't a white dancehall artist?
Yeah, man.
Because you think
talent.
The memes done a lot. Not the memes, just the posting of it, like your black boxes and that. They get a lot of attention on the Instas and that, innit? And we all know now, people consume a lot of stuff on it.
But you have to remember, say, I've been doing music for like 15 years, brother. So one to the other years.
Yeah. Do you ever feel that your colours ever stopped your numbers at all?
No, I think it's helped it. No? Because it's a different...
It would help it. It would help it. Yeah.
You ever get bored of the old jerk chicken once jokes?
Just stupidness.
It's just ridiculous.
It's just stupidness.
Yeah, but views ain't always good views, man.
I don't know. I disagree, man.
They are.
I disagree. Views are views, bruv. Negative or not.
Man. Definitely.
I would take any negative views and be happy with it.
People them talk a bag of shit, but it no really make no sense, because as long as you are doing your job right, and anybody that is in the industry and you're a professional at your job, you're supposed to look upon an artist or look upon a company or look upon a media and say, yes, he is a professional at what he do. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
Because do you understand? So anybody professional will see me and know the professionalism and say, he's not no joke thing. Like, I don't know what you think, but he's not. But some people are not into it, and you don't know about this industry. You might look upon it and laugh, but
it's just chit chat. It's chit chat at the end of the day.
Because Dame Dash come out with this whole thing about people are culture vultures. And that's not me saying it to you, because he brought up an argument.
I chop it in this that. All right, hear what I said. This is the thing with me now. This is my thing here. I love the culture of Jamaica. Not only the music, but the food, you know, the dance and the whole culture, everything about it, the fruits, the trees, everything, you know. So it's like, for me now, as I come across to a lot of people, like I've got a different fan base. For like, say for instance, a Jamaican artist, even living in the UK, would still have a different fan base from me. You know, I've got, you know, a lot of people that don't know about Jamaican culture. A lot of people are interested in it now. Yeah. A lot of people know things about Jamaica that they didn't know because of me. Yeah, a lot of people know about food and certain drinks and what soursop juice is. And what peanut butter, certain things that they never even did know, nothing before MdotR. So nobody can tell me about using the culture, because I'm just broadening the thing. I'm saying, look at one little island, Jamaica. Look at that one little place and look how much influence is. Everybody from that island supposed to be proud of themselves and say, rotted. Look at this white boy. Look how much him love the place, man. Yo, look what we've done. We should be proud as Jamaicans, as West Indian people, and say, look, we have actually changed people's lives who live in areas that not even predominantly Caribbean. Now, I grew up in Lewisham, which is, you know what I'm saying? But a long time before that and now, you know, I'm in Kent and it's a predominantly white area, you know? And honestly, brother, I remember when I was working, one little story, yeah? When I was working before I did quit and do music full time, yeah? I used to work with these white brothers and I used to laugh with the brother, you know, because he used to eat like these things, we used to go into the bakery and he used to ask for something and beans pie or something like that. And I used to say, Reggie, no, you eat bean pie and all, fam.
Listen,
I promise you.
Everything with beans is done.
After a year, them man there would wait outside the Caribbean shop to open to get their porridge or get their patty and cocoa bread. I just, on the morning on the way to work, we would put back dancehall music on or reggae music on in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I opened up so many people's eyes to Jamaican culture that never knew about that before. And I'm not saying I want like an award. Not saying that.
No,
I'm
just embraced it.
I'm just saying, let me do me. Let me just do me, brother. Yeah. Nobody worry about where the fuck I come from. It doesn't matter where I come from. It don't matter.
Can you not understand why that's a topic with you?
No, I do, because it's not the normal thing to do. But all right. So in the fashion industry, do you know how many English people, do you know how many American people, do you know how many Italian people that have gone to France and learned French? And you see when they're working, they talk French. All right. Because they're in France doing French work with French people. They talk French. Normal. Nobody would say that. It's just because we're in a day of age of the internet. It's Jamaica and why it's a bit mad. I'm a bit mad because I'm a mad brother anyway, regardless of that. So the way it comes across is like raw. And I understand how people think like raw.
You're saying we're in the era of the internet, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Is that not a big part of your come up, the internet?
Yeah.
Would you not say that's a big cut? Because
earlier
when we was talking,
definitely,
you were saying like these media channels and all that.
I might have not ever got...
where the interest was from in 2018.
Yeah, man. I might have not ever got the look in that I did, you know, if it weren't for how things happen.
What would you say was the point where you got picked up? Do you remember that? Like the actual, I don't know if it was a page or what.
Interest in MdotR.
Well, it depends what you mean. If you mean like when did I first kind of get known publicly, like on a mass level, or when did I kind of people really start catching on?
The first one.
100 gal.
100 gal, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a first dancehall tune you done or?
No man. I've done dancehall tunes. Like I say, like even like fully talking patois. I've done like dancehall tunes for a good like 3 or 4 years prior to this, but they were just like normal like gal tune, like it wasn't very raw, like, and when we say 100 gal, anytime you see it, like it was just kind of raw, innit?
Are we not ever gonna? Because some of them, the other guys that we've talked about, we ain't gonna keep talking about other guys that do the same kind of thing. They go back and forth and they'll do like grime and not use patois. Are you the straight? We're gonna go. This is me now. We're gonna
No. It's natural. You see how me talking this interview? That's me. Sometimes it just comes in when it comes in naturally. It's not planned. It's not put on or whatever people try to say. I don't see how you can put on something.
Is it equivalent to, you know, a comedian who would do different accents?
No.
But look, you see a comedian will do different accents. So he'll be like, do an Indian man, Scotchman and all that. But in a normal conversation, when you're with him, he'll just bring it out with him anyway. So it would be natural to him to be switching through.
They're doing that specifically for that video.
No, but what if they're just like, even when they chat, even when they're in like, okay, I get what you're saying actually. I hear what you're saying about specific.
Like, this is me, bro. This is me.
Cool,
like,
cool.
what have we got? What am I cooking tonight for dinner? jerk chicken. Well, I'm not cooking that tonight. Obviously, I Korean, but you know that it's real.
Yeah,
it's
cool.
real. Like when I don't listen to any other music, brother. You know what I mean? If I was to like, if I'm there now and I'm talking to my brethren in UK and he calls me and he says, "Well, I end up," I'm gonna talk to him English. My brethren from Jamaica say, "Why I pray him that? What I deal with?" They say, "Why I pray him charge him there?"
But what we know one around you who would be like shocked with this because it's come from so far back. No, but I'm asking, it's not like one day like your mum and that was like, "What the fuck is?"
No, exactly, because you're not our family. So like, it's been like that. Yeah, it's been like.
I think a lot of people don't know that about you, and then that's why the chit chat comes from, like that.
So many episodes, people see people on the internet and they think that
they know them,
because every video is in your front room. Some people, you see Steve O the Madman, he saps so much. Sometimes I feel like I know his kids.
Yeah.
I don't. You see, have you ever got them people that you got on Facebook?
You do.
You
get
see
to
the
know
kids
people.
every day. And you're like, right, I've seen your kid grow up through the internet. I don't know you. Why have I seen your whole kid's entire childhood? I don't know anything about you, bro.
But the thing is, it's like my story. Since I got kind of popular last year, my story hasn't gone on under 3,000 people watching that a day. Under.
You know what I will say?
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm so pressured to keep that up. You get me? I don't want to miss one day, fam.
Yeah.
I think because I haven't missed a day, I miss a blood clot. Anyone me miss one day, it might just end it.
you know
Just made me like bare like.
Yeah.
You get me? So people like see my lifeblood, like literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
They don't know you as well because of that. I'll tell you what the difference is as well, though. We've seen so many people for the last few years in the. We've seen the Who What Where done. I don't know where he is now. We've seen so many people that have had that opportunity, had that moment, and not grafted and not worked, which I don't think is the case for you. You do graft, you do work. Even the way I hit you up and the way you hit me up, not many people. Do you know how many people I hit up every single day and they don't talk to me the way you spoke to me and the way you've dealt with me. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because you're a rapper does not mean you can't be on time for something.
Of course.
Does not mean you're above anything.
Of course.
What did you say today? This is work for you, isn't it?
It's work.
So the thing is, my whole point is that so many people have had that opportunity on the internet. And I don't want to be disrespectful because you might be thinking my whole soul come up is not off of Instagram.
No.
From where I know you from.
It's real. It's real. You know, we have to talk facts and we have to be real about the situation. And unfortunately, it's the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's still the truth now.
Yep.
Like, for instance, I'll tell you this, right? I spent a whole day filming a music video with a very, very talented artist from Jamaica. A Rasta man, Sheldon Senior. Big up Sheldon Senior. He's an amazing vocalist. I done a tune with him. We have a wicked song. It's a real culture reggae song. It's called International Love. When we say, come on, a real warrior. No matter about the race, so we a kick down barrier. Love black woman, pretty brown in one for Maria. Love white woman, Asian, it no matter now. It's a wicked positive message. We're talking about loving all girls from all around the world. And I'll post up a little clip of that. You know, like it got about 4,000 views on a post. I post up. Actually, enough girl want climb up on the yaki tree. Oh me,
Yeah.
Over 15,000 views in one post. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's although it's caught in his vibes, but there is so much more in that international love tune that I would prefer people to listen to that and say like, listen to this, bro. Like this guy's actually serious, but that's not really gonna get seen.
No,
it's not gonna get seen, bro.
That is the industry.
He's upset with 2,000 views on it.
To be honest, I'm mad to be upset for that.
No, but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I hear what you're saying. But do you know what? It's like
I want people to see MDOT for like the real talent that I've got, and not like. But most of the time, the way, unfortunately, all of you watching this are gonna see me is when I'm doing a mad thing, because that's the only way you're gonna see it. So I beg you, just look into my shit more, because I'm telling you, when I drop my EP, I'm be clever with you lot. Yeah, 7 tracks of MDOT, what you lot know. 7 tracks of real cultured, real big people music. Well, and I might be talking English. I might be talking like it's just it's so very, very natural and just nice, man. It's real, like some meaningful songs and, a lot more maturity to that side of the EP. So, you know,
I think it comes down to like, you know, when people don't want to do research no more. They don't want to find out about the artist. They just want to know what's popping, why it's popping.
It's not really down to them. It's whatever you come across, you know
yeah.
If you don't know, then you can't search something for you don't know about it.
Yep.
You're helping out a lot of people because what's his name? Alfie something. Who's a young boy?
Yeah, man. Big up Alfie. Yeah, man.
Sick.
He's doing well, man.
Someone told me that is not a product of you. And
he's messaged me, and the way he messaged me, yeah. Honestly, at that point, I thought like, no, I'm actually doing something. Like I'm actually inspiring people because he looks
giving
at me
something
like,
back, yeah.
He looks at me like a big brother.
Yeah, he's like
because you know, like, and you know what it is, yeah. I like to feel like me and Tagawa, you know, we've took a lot of fuckery that people might not have to deal with in the future.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because all right, we've had a white man doing reggae, but you know, we got people like White Yardie, but like I say, White Yardie is a Jamaican. Mm-hmm. He isn't English. He's Jamaican. You know, so it's like now we've got people that do dancehall music that speak in our patois, and a man that comes from London, and a man that comes from, I know people I'm originally from Kent, and I never say I'm from Kent. Do you know what I'm saying? Because all right, I grew up in South London, but my love for reggae and dancehall music come when I was living in Kent before I moved there. So it's a product of Kent. Do you know what I mean? So that's amazing, man. Come on, we got a man from Birmingham. Extreme sounds like a really hardy brother. I'm telling ya. You get me? Tug of War's done some amazing things in his career. You get me? So, and there's other artists like YT, you know, and there is other artists, and I've had a whole heap of messages from artists like that just starting to do their thing and just say like, yo, brother, like they're kind of confining me, kind of thing.
What I think some of the jokes stem from as well, and some of the negative things. See, like we're saying, White Yardie is from Jamaica.
I didn't know that till today. I'll be honest, I didn't know that.
White people, you cannot be white.
No, he's Jamaican, fam. Like I'm showing you, like that man, like people are stupid. Yeah. Like when you hear me talk patois and you see me talk Jamaican, you can still tell that I'm English. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. When you listen to White Yardie, bruv, you can tell he's Jamaican.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can tell.
100%.
Like, no one had to tell me that he was from Jamaica. I know he was from Jamaica. I knew he definitely spent, like, he was born in Jamaica and he didn't move to England. Like, he didn't move here young. And I'm just guessing. Like, he's got to be like a teenager before he even come to England. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know that, but I'm presuming.
Yeah.
I want to come a bit off of that as well, because no one has to come and prove themselves. No one has to do that, innit? Yeah. I want to talk about your role in the new Nines film, Crop Circles 2. It's not out yet. You let us know a little bit about your role and how you got in with
how it come about.
You know, say Nines just messaged me, and I was doing some filming, and he just messaged me and just, you know, like.
Did he say, yo, there's a role here for you?
He said like, doing part 2 and that, like. And I was like, as if like I wouldn't be gassed.
Yeah.
And that's another thing about rappers. They pretend
they try and play it cool.
I was fully gassed.
It's okay to be a fan.
It's okay, yeah. Okay, bro.
Yeah, I was overly gassed. I was with a documentary team, and I was like, what? I just like, it took me back. I was gassed, but yeah, he messaged me, and then he put me straight on to his PA. His PA dealt with like me turning up.
Nines has got a PA.
Yeah. She dealt with all that thing, and she was a really nice woman and really professional and that. Do you know what I mean? It was like, to be honest, but it was really professional. It was really, really professional. But
so
like,
it just
from how Nines approached me, from the way to turn up, it was really nice. He's a nice guy. He dealt with man really humbly. Like, I have nothing but respect for him. Like, as soon as I turned up, you know, like, asked me if I needed anything, just, you know, like, just to make man feel comfortable, bro. Like, his whole block's on pattern. He didn't have to make me feel that comfortable, and he did, and I love that, you know. I love that, and I've got a lot of respect for Nines, a lot of respect for him.
Crop Circles 2. You've got a role in it, yeah.
Joe.
is your role gonna be what we expect of you? Or you completely on the next thing? Or
that's all I'm gonna tell you. All I can tell you is it's gonna be MdotR.
See,
Yeah, man.
he can't do that to us. He can't say that's all he's gonna tell us.
that's all we can know, no?
Can't say nothing else.
Say no more than, innit? Say no
That
more.
go already. The big boss.
So what's that?
You know what I mean?
Or you do a few days filming and that?
I think they done a few days filming, I think, but yeah, I was just there on one of the days still.
Is that the only type of acting? Because I can imagine someone like you getting a few.
No, I've done a couple little bits before, you know.
And let's talk about it as well, because I see you, and I asked you when we was coming down here. I wanted to save it on camera. The Intent 2 is out now. It come out like yesterday. So when this comes out tomorrow, this came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I see you with Stormin, rest in peace, Stormin. I see you with Stormin on set with Popcorn and all them man there.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know what? Can you explain to us how it come about you being on the set of Intent 2 in Jamaica?
Sure. So I was just there with my bridgings in Portmore, just kicking back, relaxing, bunning a spliff, and Stormin just happened to be in Jamaica, and he called me and he said, "Yeah, we're going down to the one thing in Kingston tonight. They're filming for the Intent. So come down there." So, you know, me and my bridging them, we went down there, and yeah, they was doing the thing there and that. It was proper wicked vibes, man. So obviously they was filming the scene there, and there was a big party scene and thing, and man was there. So if you've seen it, you see when it goes to the party scene in Kingston, look out for me very hard. Yeah, I'm wearing. I know I wanted to go last night. It was the first night last night, but I'd been traveling for like the last 2 days before that, and I was just so
want
tired,
to kick
man.
back and relax, innit?
But I hope I'm in it. But I might not be. So I don't want to gas it like that, because I might not be. Like they might not have used that shot, but man was there, innit?
There, that's it. That's the main thing, bro. It's sick.
I was a part of it because I was there.
You see your little bits of filming and that. Who's the coolest person you met there? Like, is there someone like you went there and you was like, oh shit, he's there, and like you ever been that kind of star?
Yeah,
Who was the person you see when you was like,
you ever seen Shutters?
Shutters?
Do you know about Teddy Brock shot?
Yes, yeah.
I did about this bomb cloud. I see him when I was in Kingston. I said, no, I gotta get a picture of Teddy Brock shot because he's in the film, innit?
Do you feel a certain way asking them for a picture, or as a fan you're just like, boom?
No, because most people know me anyway.
Alright, cool.
So it's like I do sometimes, like you get me, like, because it's so casual, but only because it's so casual.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But I get that vibe from the dancehall scene in Jamaica. I get the vibe of there's this man at these raves or dances with cameras, and big artists are just doing normal interviews. It feels like everything in the dancehall scene is level playing field. There's no big boss that you have to impress to get interviews or anything like that. I feel like everything's level playing field. Do you feel like that or not?
Money. Everything's run by money in Jamaica.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Has there ever been, see when you first started going out there as an artist, you said you've been out there for time. We're going to kick a few stereotypes here as well, because I've never been there. You've never been there, have you?
No, I ain't been there, bro. I'm scared of flying.
The main view of somewhere like Kingston or Portmore is meant to be rough, as you know what I'm saying, as anything.
Yeah.
You ever been out there, or when you first started going, felt uncomfortable at any stage?
Not in Kingston and Portmore. Funny enough, no. I had a one mad thing one time, yeah, in the grill of all places, and that's like a tourist spot. But that's probably why, you know.
So you see how they say Kingston's the roughest part, but is it all bullshit?
No.
Or is that because
is it rough, or is there mutual respect around there if you tread on someone's thing? All right, cool.
You see me? Yeah. Bad man, a real bad man.
Yeah.
But
and it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's bad men worldwide, and not all places are. I used to work in France and that, yeah, live in France for a little bit. There's certain bad man, and people respect you, but there was a certain place that's just no. It's just a no-go.
Yeah, there's places you don't go if you're not known. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, man.
That's a bit of a fucking stupid question, really, because we know that, innit?
Yeah, but obviously, like, I don't know, like, you just have to be governed, innit? You have to be very careful, man. Just if you're rolling, know where you're going, and know who you're rolling with.
Yeah. I was about to ask that.
Where do you prefer, here or Jamaica?
Oh, Jamaica. I love Jamaica, man. It's a different thing because I don't stay in no hotel. So it does get a little bit like tiring for me, like not just like sometimes not having hot water and stuff like that. Like, really.
So
I don't think people really know how really deep I go into it, blood. Yeah. I'm showing you, fam. Yeah, I'm showing you, blood. Yeah, man. Certain time, man will come back from a dance in Kingston. Yeah, come back to Portmore one night. Must have come back from Kingston. Come Weddy Wednesday, and then you go Magnum Wednesdays after Weddy Wednesday, isn't me? Man's leaving there at like 5:30 in the morning. He had to take my brother had to take his daughter to school at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and his baby mum lives in the garrison, the ghetto, like the ghetto, the real garrison, Newlands, specifically. That's what the place is called, you know. Not too far from Waterford, like Gaza, Portmore, that kind of area there, you know. And Bridget, I'll sleep in the car. My ones, brother. Yeah, car. Only because I know that's what my place I'll go back to and everybody knows me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, certain man are sleeping in the car, fam. Like a certain man can't. If you don't know me and you come out to your yard in the morning and you see one white boy just come out the car.
So,
I'm really living.
We're talking about real manners, real like where it's really got. So how do you feel about people that saying that England is got like that?
The ghetto. Do you think England's the ghetto? Do you think we've got ghettos
I
here?
don't think so. I think there's rougher places than other.
We have got we have, man. I'm telling you.
Listen, we're all from kind of all the same background here anyway. Yeah. I feel like other people look at the manner that I am from as really rough, but I feel really privileged. I live in the middle of London.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but I don't know. I still think like definitely you could class like Peckham as a ghetto.
That's a good example.
A ghetto or like the levels that you're saying you stayed in.
Like I've spent some time around, and when I was younger, I had some bridgings from Owlsby Estate, and I remember like now I spent a lot of time, obviously, like between South London, Brockley, Lewisham, you know, Crofton Park, Hither Green, you know, all them places there. But I found when I went to like Owlsby Estate, I was like, blood. Like, this is real blood. Like this is some grittiness. You get me? Peckham is some grit, like certain places in Brixton. You get me? Like Tottenham.
Yeah.
Like there's some ends out there, bruv. Like showing you, man.
Is living in Jamaica the end goal?
Definitely to have a house there, yeah, man.
So what's next then, music wise?
The EP's next, man.
And what's that gonna be? You said that earlier with the 7 and 7.
Yeah.
7 more slower.
Yeah. So
You said to me earlier you're gonna as the older you get you're gonna slow down, do more reggae.
Yeah, definitely. But at the moment, you know, I still wanna
Still got youth in you.
Yeah, man. I still have some dog or dagger left in me.
That's
you know?
it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want to give the fans them what they want, you know, because I know the fans them like the freestyling things, you know. So I want to give the fans them what they want, but open their mind up with the other 7 tracks. So like, yeah, hopefully it works, you know.
What reaction you kind of wanting from it?
I just want people to like see a much more serious side of me. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a big issue with people. A lot of people that have come up off the Insta is to try and get you to like, right now I've got the views on Insta and you're watching me. Let me drag it back into my thing and show you what man are really about. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think that's a struggle that a lot of artists have.
Yeah.
Especially the who, what, where guy, because when you was popping, I asked you to come up and you ignore me. No one knows where you are now, bro. You know what I mean? So I see you got a new tune up with Screw Fizzer.
Yeah.
That's so weird because we had a youth up here who got kicked in the chest. You ever see a youth on the internet who got kicked in the chest?
No.
We had him up here and he got kicked in the chest and we asked him why. And he said it's because Screw Fizzer sent for Gets. And then Gets sent for and he got kicked in the chest or something or some madness like that.
His story's fucked. Bro.
How do you interact with Screw Fizzer? How does that happen?
Screw Fizz is a G, man. Like, I'm a fan of Screw Fizzer, innit? So I know about Screw Fizzer, and Screw Fizzer's done some like solid, authentic dancehall tunes. Do you know what I mean? That are probably not a lot of people. When I mean he switch it up like fully patois.
Yeah.
He's sick. And so I've been a fan of Screw Fizzer for years, and like I had the tune. Producer from Jamaica sent me the rhythm, and I wrote the song, and just the style, it just made sense that Screw Fizzer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that guy who's like grime, but can switch it to patois. Do you know what I'm saying? And it just made complete sense. And I hollered at him, and he showed enough respect, like come true, and yeah, man.
How do you get your songs done? Do you just purely write in the shit, or do you write it all, or you just sit on vibes in, or wait till you get to the studio?
Yeah, more time. Like I'll build a vibes first, and then like probably don't need to write that bit down. But then like as I'm like, all right, if I might just meds a chorus and meds a verse, but I might have to just come back at a certain point and write one little lyric down or something. Sometimes I write, but more time I'll just
say some days 20 minutes, other days 3 days.
Yeah. Sometimes I come back to tunes like, and yeah.
Who would you like to work with? Because we spoke about Nines, we spoke about all these people. Who would you like to work with, and not only work with? Who do you think that you would work well with, and the tune would work?
There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of people I'd like to work with. I'd like to work with Western. I think they got that, like, you know.
Western got straight number ones, isn't it? They know what they're doing.
Yeah. I'd love to work with Angel. I just think he's so talented. Sick. Like he's just out of this world talented. Yep. Like I just think like I could do like a bit more of a mature song with Angel. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'd love to work with him. Love to do like a bashment like kind of thing with Gigs. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because Gigs has got that
Gigs got
that dance element as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
Yeah. I'd like to do a tune with Ira as well. Ira's sick, you know. Ira and Killer P, like them man are sick. Like all man like that. You see, like anyone like that, like Flo Dan, Jamaica B, like any of them man there, like Rico. Like I grew up listening to them man. Like that.
I swear I see Ira put up some type of meme.
Yeah, but you have to remember that's what Ira does, blood. That's what he does. Ira's cool. You get me? Me and him are cool, bruv. Like it's not like that, bruv. Like the refix show is the refix show. If you get a refix, you get a refix. The blood clot. Simple as that. You get me? You better wall it down, car.
Ira got this thing, and he used to be on like Russian news, innit?
Russian news.
Russian news. And every time they introduced a guest, he would like spit and introduce him in it, and they had fucking Nigel Farage when he was in charge of UKIP. He just clarted him, bro. He clarted him, and they just said so. Apparently he lost the little gig over that or something like that, and then they see the views and then brought him back.
He smashed it.
So anyone kind of that, everyone you kind of named is kind of grime based, not got that thing about.
But that's in the UK, you know. Obviously, if we're talking about Jamaica, then it's another list.
Have you know Cash-tastic? Yeah. Do you know Cash at all?
Yeah, I don't know him. No, I don't know him.
Oh, you don't know him personally, but you know of him, innit?
Of course.
I know. I was just gonna say because I know he went back to Jamaica, innit?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought he was sick still.
That's a shit situation as well.
Yeah, man, they done him dirty.
I can't believe that.
Is it? It's horrible, man. I bet.
I mean, I hope that he seems like a very intelligent man.
Yep.
So I feel like, yes, it was probably unfortunate him that, you know, you don't want to have to be in a third world country with no option.
Yep.
That's not great. Like even most Jamaicans have got option to get a visa. But he seems like a very intelligent man, so he definitely would have made
the best out of
the situation, exactly. Like, and he's still doing well now.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, he's the man when you go out there that you check.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like when I went to Jamaica last time, I inboxed him and I said like, "Yo, I'd love to link up and that," but he didn't even see it. So.
You know what it's like on the fucking medias and inboxes and all that, man. It's difficult to get hold of people, isn't it?
Tell us the weirdest one or not, bro. You must get some weird ones, man.
Well, he was chatting about the one just before that one, just before we come on, man. That one was mental, bro. That's fucked, bro. People are mad out there, you know.
Yeah. Cover the role. And that.
Like just mad ones like I'm pregnant. Like and shit like that.
What from you?
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Man. Go away.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Mad things.
Is there anything else you'd like to get out of the cover? Anything else we ain't spoke about?
I'm gonna be doing an EP launch for the new EP. You know, that's gonna be in like late November, dropping same time. Obviously, the EP is gonna have most of the people like that are featuring on the EP are gonna be there and thing.
Is there a location for that?
Yeah, it's gonna be in Brixton.
Cool.
Yeah. Also, the new tune "All Girls" is out now. Video will soon drop. International Love. That video is gonna drop at the same time because, like I said, well, you don't really get a look in when something's like, how can I say it, like just normal.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna kind of drop a mad tune and drop a humble tune at the same time, kind of thing. Put that out there. You get me? Just watch out, man. There's bad things coming out. I'm doing a documentary at the moment, so there's people.
What's the actual documentary about?
It's about me. Yeah, no, yeah. It's just all about me and my whole life.
Sick.
And everything. So.
Is that? Do you know when that will be coming out at all?
That should be like I couldn't say specifically, but it will definitely be out by like January, like early next year. And that we're working hard on that. They followed me around Nottingham Carnival.
Yeah.
Been to studio sessions and stuff. So.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
What platform's that coming out on, by the way?
I couldn't say right now because they're yet to
Alright, cool.
sell it and stuff. So, but yeah, man, just bare things coming out, man. There's bare things. Just just keep a lookout for me. Keep a lookout for me. Add me on the Insta. Watch the thing, everything I do. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, bless up. Thanks for coming up, bro.
Thanks, man.
You know what I'm saying, man.
Respect
Respect for coming up in your time and that, bro.